Hey guys, this is Jeff for This Week with JT. This week with JTT, and this like CNN guy eat the words a little bit, just a little bit, and even a little bit is too much for him. I'll tell you why. From the Daily Express, I'll post a link to this later on. CNN makes a major Donald Trump U-turn amid Los Angeles anti-ICE protests. You think CNN thought like when the protests were going on and things went south, and Trump got calling reinforcements and all that, they think like we got him. It backfired. And I'll tell you why. It starts off by saying this. CNN abruptly interrupted his own live news broadcast to deliver an update on Donald Trump, signaling promising developments for the president. The network revealed Trump's immigration approval ratings are surging like a rocket, despite ICE protests which had broken out in Los Angeles. It's a big surprise there. It's like I think it's a sanctuary state, and Trump said, "Not on my watch." Basically, you gonna let illegal immigrants in there? California is falling apart. If I heard correctly, though, they deal with a possible serious bankruptcy of the whole state, and it's not looking good. But I digress. CNN chief data reporter Harry Eaton highlighted the surge in public backing for Donald Trump's immigration stances, which he claimed inspired the decision to deploy 2,000 National Guard troops to LA amid the escalating protests. It comes as U.S. territory announced plans to sever ties with America and rejoin Spain. Let me read this again. I want to make sure that I'm not reading this incorrectly. It comes as a U.S. territory announced plans to sever its ties with America and rejoin Spain. I'm going to provide a link so you can see it for yourself. I'm not capping. I'm not lying. I will provide a link. You can read it for yourself. Even I'm going like, what? But then again, it's in California, so you shouldn't be all that surprised. But still, let me see. There's other little links that, that has nothing to do with it. Like these little links you can click on if you want, but it has nothing to do with it. Want to talk about a link, talk about dad made friend dig on grave and kill himself. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I see why. I'll put it this way though. This one side piece says that dad made friend. Did used to be a friend of his dad, dig his own grave, and made the guy took his own life after him raping 6-year-old daughter. Not that surprised. Another one. Haunting new nuclear map shows where 75% of the population would die in World War III. No kidding. Today's nuclear bombs are way more powerful than the one that was dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You think the ones in Hiroshima and Nagasaki was deadly? And these people in Japan still got the monuments and still, those who survived it still have nightmares about it. You think that's bad? Or trust me, the nukes we have right now is way more powerful, way more devastating. Okay, it goes on to see here. Live on air, the reporter Eaton pointed out that Trump's net approval figures on immigration has reversed spectacularly since his inaugural term. Indeed, the shift has been favorable for Trump, rocketing him from a dismal... Okay, here's the funny part. 21%, but this one not sure. Right here, it says here, June 2017, it was minus 21 points. I'm looking for what they have on CNN to now +1. Now, people say +1's not a lot. I want you to think about it this way. Trump started at a minus 21 point deficit and is at 0.1. That is something. That is big. You just dug yourself from the hole and in the positive. That's a big deal. But now you make this is like, I hate it when get it right, dude. How you go from 21% to now +1? I think it's a typo. It must be -21. So get it together, folks. Get it together. And it just goes on to say, this Trump's net approval rating on immigration, Eaton told anchor John Berman, it's gone up like a rocket now versus 8 years ago during Trump's first term. Keep in mind, his first term, people were fighting Trump left, right, like crazy to keep him from doing his job. It's like, but now Trump got the right people, right access to resources to do his job correctly. I'm happy about it. And this time, Trump knows what he's doing. He knows what people have. That's great. Oh, this is what it says right here. Trump is begging for a fight on this because he knows he knows what he's doing so far is working with the American electorate. Eaton continued. It's not just a broad issue of immigration where Trump is doing well, it's on the specifics. A CBS News poll reinforcing Eaton's observation was then broadcasted. The poll indicated that 54% of the population endorses Trump's recent demands for mass deportations. Okay, key word, more than half of the population is in favor for mass deportation. Get it now, folks? You get it now? But it seems like some people in that state rather listen to the extreme left fringe. It's like the extreme left fringe had the final word. Seriously? You're not helping yourself. You're not helping yourself. You're not helping your cause. You're shooting yourself in the foot with a rocket launcher. And also related news, Democrats media slam for downplaying the violence and the anti-ICE riots rock Los Angeles. This was on Fox News. Like I said, that's another link you can click on. Goes on to say, additionally, Eaton announced that 51% are in favor of immigration and customs enforcement activities within local jurisdictions. Duh. For the longest time, these people who say this is a sanctuary state, no law enforcement can't do anything. You sure about that? Trump's going to step in and say, like, yeah, we're going to see about that, and I'm not surprised. These statistics indicate a considerable pivot from the atmosphere during Trump's first time in office. Like I said, there's tons and tons of links. Also, there's a part that says that Trump sent the National Guard to LA without food, water, places. That's what Gavin Newsom said. Get out of here. No, I mean, if there's resources that these troops need, like food, water, Trump make sure it gets done. So I'm not taking anything what Newsom said. Mr. Giga Chad himself, please try to go to be president. Sit down. Get more hair gel. Way more vehicles set on fire during the Los Angeles riots. Oh, I mean, the mostly peaceful protests? Get out of here with that. Trump accuses incompetent Newsom of destroying California and defends huge decision. Yes. Gavin Newsom will be trying to be president of the United States, either got to destroy California or punch the United States in the process. Yeah. But here's the funny thing. I blame the people of California because, and I'll tell you why. At least the old guard. Because they keep electing the same corrupt politicians over and over and over again, expecting different results, and the results just got worse and worse. And what I say, though, it looks like, you try to let the riots take place so they can destroy what the forest fires didn't do before? Come on. Eaton decided a telling, what the heck? Ipsos poll, highlighting a 19-point lead held by Republican voters over their Democratic counterparts on crucial issues of immigration. Americans believe that Democrats just don't have a clue on immigration. Duh. Eaton observed, attributing the widening credibility gap to Republicans increased the traction on the topic since 2024. No kidding. In other words, though, the constituents have been telling these Democratic politicians for years what they need, what has to be done, and it's going on deaf ears. And finally, people had enough. Hence why Trump is elected president. I tell you right now, these politicians, if you don't listen to them, to your constituents, and if you keep that consistently, you can start losing seats. This escalating divide was starkly illustrated by the recent outbreak of riots in Los Angeles. The disturbances were sparked by Trump administration's renewed push to detain undocumented migrants. Facts. Facts and facts. Folks, I'm going to post this link up here as well because I'm like, this is something that has to be seen, though. I'm like, wow. There's other links in there as well. Check them out. But what's your thoughts, though? I believe like Trump is trying to do the best thing, trying to clear up California. But Gavin Newsom and our politicians are going to fight tooth and nail to stop him. But like I said, check it out for yourself. Tell me your thoughts on it. Peace.